Hey everybody, this is Dream, and today I'm going to be reviewing Danger Scavenger. Danger Scavenger is developed by Star Drifters and published by Forever Entertainment. This is a roguelite shoot 'em up. It is $9.99 on Xbox, and it comes out today, 10/29 of 2021. This game is very interesting. I'm a pretty big fan of shoot 'em up games, and I also like the cyberpunk aspect of this game. Roguelites I have fun with, but it's kind of hit or miss for me a lot of times. But this one is definitely a fun game. This particular game, you have multiple characters to choose from when you start the game, and you're basically scavenging and fighting off these robots that have gotten loose and on the rooftops and skyscrapers. And you have to, loot them in order to get credits and things in order to boost up your character and upgrade yourself and make yourself better and better. Yeah, it's a pretty fun game. It's kind of silly. Obviously, being a cyberpunk game like this, it's a little more funny than it is cyberpunky. But it's definitely got a risk reward when it comes to the paths that you can choose and how you want to build your character up, and even which character you decide to start your game with. Overall, I feel like the most of the graphics and stuff work pretty well. There are some glitchiness in the graphics, but they're not terrible. The music is extremely loud, and I mean, it's definitely got the cyberpunk feel, but it's like very what you would expect, I guess, from a more of a up-tempo kind of game. And it is a kind of an up-tempo game, but typically in these cyberpunk games, you don't really expect it to be exactly like this. But still, it's quite silly and funny. It does have a, I would say it kind of has a Hades feel, but it also doesn't. Um, I think a lot of people go into it expecting it to be kind of like Hades, but it's a little bit different than that. Um, One downside I also think is that it does have co-op, but it's not very good from what I could figure out. Like, granted, I had to play with two controllers, but there's no online co-op from this perspective. Um, and it would help a lot if it did have online co-op. But I did like the differences with the characters, and they all played pretty well, and you could play the game in different ways that you want. And, even if you die, you're going to be okay and going to be able to come back and do different things. So, and boost up your character. It's just a fun game. For the price of $10, I actually think it's pretty fair. The game also does have a Halloween event going in the game, so you see a lot of Halloweeny stuff in it, which is kind of cool. And so I wonder if they'll change that as from season to season. I don't know if they will or not, but maybe they will. But like I said, for the price, I'm hesitant to give this a buy directly just because I feel like the game's fun, but I feel like it could also be something like I feel like $7.99 would have been the prime price for this, so it's just totally above that, and so it's anywhere from a buy to pick it up on sale. But I don't think that there's too many people that will pick this up that are a fan of either roguelike games or shoot 'em ups that won't have some fun with this at least for a little while. I could see it getting a little bit repetitive after a while, and especially when it comes to the fact that it has a Hades kind of setup to it as well. But overall, it's a fun game, and so I definitely kind of recommend it, at least from the perspective of just a generally fun game, and it's not overtly priced, so if you did pick it up, you probably won't be disappointed if you're a fan of these types of games. That's pretty much all I got for this one. If you do pick it up, let us know in the comments what you think, and have a nice day, guys.